Right now it's just a review of what we did last week. So first I'm gonna go into the subject part. I'm gonna go slower this time. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do select the subject and delete. And then I'll go around and check everyone, okay? Okay, perfect. So then, let's look for I Want Kurt Cobain, actually. Nirvana album, baby. Right here. Actually, let's look for the CD. Do you guys even buy CDs anymore? Oh, very nice. Oh, this is good. Okay, so then let me just drag it. A reminder, when it's a Mac, you can drag it in. You can drag the image in, okay? Correct? When it's not a Mac, you have to click on here, right click. It's easier to open image in tab instead of dragging it into your desktop too. And yes, you can just save as by right clicking. So you know for sure you have the file. Then open and save it. Then you go into file. You go into place embedded. And you place it. Now you're gonna notice that the difference between my image that I added is the entire image itself. There is no little square or page or linked, correct? So the difference is this one, if I decide to erase it, I can erase it, correct? The image that has the link, I cannot erase it because it's embedded. You see that? It's gonna tell me could not complete your request because it's not, like Photoshop will read it as a preview of the image, not as the original image. So therefore, you're not gonna be able to do anything with it, okay? Since that's the case, what we're gonna do is, if you did this with PCs or whatnot, or maybe your image is not letting you do anything with it because it has a little bit of, it's called smart object. It's smart because if you decide to upload the link, it automatically does it in your file, but we're not there yet. We don't need to do that. So then what we do is like we click on it, we go to layer, and we go to, where are you, rasterize? Rasterize layer. And right here, you can see now it's removed. Now if I were to erase this part, it does it, okay? Okay. That's one. I know it all depends what type of computers you have and whatnot, but I know you're using PCs for the most part. The other thing you might want to, yeah.
I have a question. So when I was trying to erase, I feel like when I added too many layers, it didn't let me.
This is the thing. Did you guys notice as I was going through the layers that I have? For example, if I'm selecting this section, look, I'm having layer 3. Look at my layers. And let's just say I'm selecting, but I want to erase layer 4, but I'm in layer 3. Look what happens. It's not doing it. Photoshop is reading that you're not reading that you're since you have layer 3, Photoshop sees it as you're erasing layer 3. You understand? So you might have a lot of layers, but this is it's all about which layer you're on. So now if I move my cursor and click and highlight layer 4, then it does it.
But so like when I would add it, let's say I go on the internet, add an image, and then I'm trying to add it to the layer. Once I click off of it, it'll be like you can't edit this.
All right. So chances are either your layer is not flattened like I show you just now, and now we'll look into your file, okay? Either it's not, so anyone has issues because they're not able to erase, either you place the image as a smart object with the little page on the corner, and you need to flatten it. You need to rasterize it. That's one. But I'll go around the room. Don't you worry, guys. All right. So now that we're here, we're gonna go to the one or press W, which is right here. If you're not really sure what each one does, look, I use my cursor. If I hover my cursor, it shows you move, like it's the move tool, and you can even play a movie. They have little videos of what it does.
The Move tool is an essential part of Photoshop, allowing you to move not only individual layers, but entire groups.
So that's what I'm saying. Before, there was none of that. So now, when you hover, you should be seeing previews of what each one does, if you're not sure. So we're doing the one or quick selection tool. We click on it. We put select subject, making sure it's in a layer that we want to work on. Layer 4 is the one that I work on today. Me, this one. Make sure. If you do not see your layer box like here, go to Windows, click on Layers. Okay? That should always be open for the most part. You're always gonna use, if you have more than 3 layers, you should always be checking where your layers are at. Anyways, so you go quick selection tool, or W for short, select subject, let the AI work, and now it shows that it's around the disk. Since that's the case, I don't want to erase the city, I want to erase around the city. So you use Shift Command I or Shift Control I, and you erase. That's it. You see the difference now? I want to also erase the middle of the city. So if that's the case, I go to Marquee tool, elliptical tool. Okay, so Marquee tool is right underneath the select tool. But if you click and hold, you're gonna notice rectangular, elliptical, they're friends. So you're gonna go elliptical, click, look at the difference. That's an oval. If I press Shift, it becomes a circle. You see that? Choo, choo, choo. So we're gonna select the circle, pressing Shift, look at the difference. Pressing Shift, and just erase it. That's it. And I'm gonna move it around. And for now, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go around the room, okay?